Hey there, this is Scoop from Telepathic Bunny Comics. There's a reason why Harrison Ford is a legend, okay? Two of his most iconic moments in all of cinema happen to be improvisation. Okay, the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, where Indiana Jones is supposed to fight this swordsman played by stuntman Terry Richards, who had spent weeks learning how to swing the sword and do all the sword work. Well, Harrison Ford had developed dysentery from eating in Tunisia where they were filming, and so he could only work in like 10-minute bursts before he had to find a loo. And so he talks to Steven Spielberg, and he's like, "I can't do this sequence." And Steven Spielberg is like, "Well, we've got days we're supposed to film this," and Terry's already ready to go, and so. And Harrison Ford says, "Why don't I just shoot this son of a bitch?" Okay, so Terry Richards is understandably upset that he's not going to get to do his sword fight. But like a trooper, he did his whole entire sequence where he swings the sword, and it looks very impressive on screen. And then Jones just pulls the pistol out of the holster and just shoots the guy. Iconic. The next one, though. Star Wars. George Lucas is filming, or he's on set that day, and he had written this whole entire thing. And Han Solo and Leia are in the carbonite chamber room, and Princess Leia finally expresses her love for Han Solo. And she says, "I love you." And Han Solo, according to the script that George wrote, was supposed to say, "I love you too." But Harrison Ford went to Irvin Kershner, the director, and he says, "That just doesn't feel right." And so George is right there, and he's like, "I'm sorry, George, but it doesn't feel right." And so George is like, "What would you do?" And so they go back and do the sequence again. And this time he had worked out with Carrie Fisher. And she says, "I love you." And he turns and looks at her and goes, "I know." Both of those sequences are pure Harrison Ford. There's a reason the man's a legend. Hats off to you. That's why you inspired me. Follow the White Rabbit. Talk to you next time.